Welcome in, guys. Friday night, Minnesota Twins, Cleveland Guardians, and if you feel some despair in my voice, it is because of what happened last night. And Al actually, he says right there on the screen, actually, let me get rid of my echo. There we go. Al says it perfectly. And Al, where were you on Wednesday letting me know not even to watch the game on Friday because just an absolute shit show last night. Unbelievable. And to be fair, Karashek wasn't the guy. It was Stefan for the most part, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't know what to do with this team, guys. I have absolutely nothing. I don't know what to do with this team. And I see X said that he can't make it tonight, watch the stream. Hey, good for him. Good for him. There's much better things to be doing on this Friday night. I actually told my wife earlier today, as we were outside enjoying a nice afternoon of some pickleball, and I said to her, you know what? I'm a little disappointed that I decided to stream tonight because I'm a little fed up with this team. I'm absolutely fed up with the Cleveland Guardians at the moment. They're 4.5 games back of the Twins. A sweep would have put them in first place. A great starting pitching last night. Held the Twins to 2 runs over 7 innings. And the bullpen gives up 5 runs in the 8th and the 9th inning. And to be honest, it could have been more. But they only needed 1 in the bottom of the 9th with the bases loaded. And a sac fly wins the game. So, welcome in, friends of the channel. I hope everybody had a great week. Welcome into, God knows what kind of Guardians game we're going to watch tonight. It is Lou Gehrig Day. But we're on Apple TV tonight. We're on Apple TV. Just found that out about 5 minutes ago when I was looking for the Bally Sports link. So, glad you could be in here. I hope a lot of you did not watch the game last night. It was just ridiculous. All right, let's go to keys to the game. I'm done with keys to the game. We all know what the keys to the game are, but let's go through our pitching lineup or our lineups in our starting pitching tonight. And what do we got here? So llineup-wise, I'll be honest, Patreon pick of the night is the Guardians on the money line, and I took that before I knew who was going out there. Tyler Freeman in the 2-hole. I know he's been a good hitter, but still, he's a youngster. Jose Ramirez in the 3, Naylor in the 4, Jimenez in the 5, Roy Chio in the 6, Brennan in the 7, Straw in the 8, and Gallagher is going to be batting 9 and catching. Twins, the only reason I still have confidence in the Guardians winning tonight is they kind of threw up a B lineup as well. Lewis moved up to the 2 spot tonight. Jeffers is in, Castro's in, Farmer's in, and Taylor moved down to the 9. Although Taylor, I think, did hit a home run last night. So, we'll see what happens. Let's get to our pitching matchup. That's really what I want to talk about here. And guess who is back? Yeah, that's Civale. Civale is pitching tonight. I know he's pitched, I think he's pitched once since he got back, if I'm not mistaken. But 2.84 ERA and a 1.03 whip on the season. This is another reason with this guy why I like the Guardians to win tonight. He has been absolutely fantastic in the 2 starts that he has had on the season. I don't know why I can't get his stats up all of a sudden online. But, there we go. So, his last game out was April 7th. So, no, this is his first game back. I thought it was, but then somebody messaged me this morning and said it wasn't. Anyways, both of those starts came in Seattle in that first weekend. He's been on the IL ever since. We'll see what he does in his first start back. I like this spot here, though, with a good pitcher, a guy that I think can get some strikeouts, and I think we got a chance and an opportunity to steal a win tonight. My only disappointment going back again to last night is we could start this series 2-0, and now we're just trying to get back to 3.5 games out of first place with a win tonight. So, we'll see what happens. Lots going on. It is, Lou Gehrig night. You lost a dear friend and a colleague out to a year and a half ago to ALDS. Only 48. Oh. Thanks, Al. Appreciate the transparency and the honesty. For sure, man. For sure. Only 48. God. It's too young. Too young, Al. All right, so Guardians Twins. Target Feild. We'll see if our offense can't get anything going. I mean, I don't know why Bell's not in there tonight. I mean, guys, to be honest, I've been playing pickleball all day. I have been out of the loop on any of these changes in the lineup. If anybody has any idea why Bell's not playing, why Rosario's not in there, who else? Zunino. Why is Zunino not playing? I mean, he hasn't been crappy as of late. I don't understand. So he starts playing a little better, and then they put Gallagher in? There's no... I don't understand Tito. I think Tito's lost his absolute mind this season, quite frankly. And that goes back to what Al was saying Wednesday, mismanaging the bullpen. So, by the way, the Guardians, they're going against Ober, who is a very good pitcher on the young season. So, we'll see if we can't get any runs off of him. His stats, 2.68 ERA on the season, and he's got a 1.02 whip. Now, pretty similar to Civale, quite honestly, but Civale's only pitched in 2 games, and his last start was, I think, on April 7th or 9th, and Ober he's pitched in 7. 3-2 record, 37 Ks to 11 walks, and opponents only hitting 207 off of him, and as a team, the Guardians only hitting around 230, so we'll see what he does tonight. We're just getting underway here. And let's see if we can't go it. Oh, paternity leave and Rosario's benching. It's Gallagher's turn. Who cares? Paternity leave. Paternity leave. Speaking of which, on a side note, we're going to take 3. We're going to take 3 on the opportunity for grandstand bettors to possibly be on a paternity leave. We'll see. We'll see. If you get it, if you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. So, Kwani, 0-2 here to start against Ober. And we got to get a win, man. We got to get back to 3.5. 0-2 pitch, ball 1 outside. Kwon has come on of late, although his strikeout possibility at the moment is 43%, and he's going to ground that one right back to the pitcher. And a quick first out here for Ober. It's Ober, right? Not Uber. There's no... It's got to be Ober. Every time I try to pronounce names, I'm second-guessing myself because I know Al's going to make sure I get the correct pronunciation. 4 pitches for Ober. 48% is a 4-seam fastball. 22% is a changeup. First pitch to Freeman. He's going to fly this into right field, and it is deep and just out of play to the right field seats. Nice whack there. I don't hate Tyler Freeman. I am saying it right. Thank God, Al. Thank God. Freeman, 273 in a very small sample size, only about 9 games on the season. Takes that one up and in, and it's 1-1. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. This is going to be my only game this weekend. I have to run tomorrow, and on Sunday, I'll be doing a pickleball tournament all day long, so I won't be around. But I'll get you updated on what I'm doing next week at the commercial break. 1-2 now to Freeman. Ober, ooh, good crack there by Freeman. Fouls it straight back to the screen. Nice rip. Just misses it. Let's go. Come on, Guardians. Freeman looks, and here's the 1-2 delivery that's in the dirt. 2-2 at 82 miles an hour. Nice breaking ball there. Couldn't get Freeman to chase. By the way, I did do not that you care, and you might not be able to get this, but I ended up this past week getting into, a swing and a miss. 2 outs now for the Guardians as Freeman goes down. I ended up getting into a very high bracket of DraftKings with their reward program, so they've been depositing a lot of free bets my way. And I took one today, and I'm going to tell you, it's a same-game parlay in this one. So here's my same-game parlay. Put $100 on it. It was a free bet. That is driven deep and at the wall. A great catch. And Ramirez takes it all the way to the wall, but a good catch there by the left fielder. And a 1-2-3 inning. We go bottom one in just, I think, 9 pitches. Woo! Crazy. Nice catch there. Ramirez put a tag on that. So we go bottom one. Bottom one, zeros on the board. But I want to tell you about the same game parlay that I'm doing. And it's a $100 free bet, and it pays out about $2,000. And here it is. Miles Straw to get a hit. Joey Gallo to get a hit. Civale, at least 5 strikeouts, and Ober, at least 5 strikeouts, which he already has 1. So those 4, if they hit, it's a $100 free bet to win about $2,000. Let's see if we can't hit it. JD, what's up, buddy? I'm not sure, man. Who do you take out? I mean, here's my only thing with Cal, is this guy is more of a veteran player. Do you still entrust these youngsters? Do you want to go youngsters the entire season? I mean, you can. I don't have a problem with it. But, I mean, Bieber also got shelled this last time out, too. So, just everybody's been bad, and I think what's going to happen is they're going to take a youngster out and let Quantrill, continue to be in the rotation. Who would you take out, JD? Would you take out Quantrill? It's kind of hit or miss. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. We're going to the bottom of the first inning. I'll get you up to date on all the scores around the league. We got bets out there left and right in the MLB. Tonight, there are a lot of games actually underway at this point since this is an 8 o'clock start. Brewers, Reds tied at 3. That's bottom 10 already. That was a 5 p.m. start. Athletics down by 4 to the Marlins. The Athletics have only won 12 games. They're 12-46. If I'm an Athletics player, what am I even playing for at this point in the season? Like, I might as well just stay at home. Cardinals 5-0 over the Pirates, bottom 4. Phillies down by 6 to the Nationals. That one's at the end of the third. Mariners, Rangers, 0s. Angels, Astros, 0s. Rockies 1-0 over the Royals. But Aaron Civale, welcome back. Off the injured list today, 1-1 record, 2.84 ERA, and he has opponents hitting 229 in just the 2 starts that he had. His whip's 103. Welcome back, Mr. Aaron Civale. I'll tell you, if this guy can't shine, I would put him down there, but that's a 92-mile-an-hour first pitch strike here against the leadoff hitter, Jorge Polanco, who's hitting 280 with 4 home runs and 14 RBIs. His OPS is at over 800, but that is a comebacker to the mound and a quick first out as Civale will toss that over to Josh Naylor. Let's go. JD, I'm not saying you can't take out Allen and Bibby, but I'm just saying I think they will. From the eye test, how do you take him out, right? What's the contract on... Actually, this would answer the question better. What's the contract on Quantrill? What's the contract on him? Royce Lewis, the number 2 hole hitter, takes a first pitch ball, and the 1-0 pitch is grounded to third. Ramirez... I'm sorry, that's not Ramirez. That's Freeman, I think, over there. He is going to throw out... Freeman... So Ramirez must be the DH. Freeman is going to be your third baseman tonight. Throws out Lewis, and there's 2 down after just 4 pitches. Civale looks pretty good so far. But, what would you... I need to know the contract. If Quantrill has a contract where you're going to send this guy down to the minors, then what's the point? Some owners feel and managers feel that way. If you're paying a guy big bucks, he's got to play on the team. Oh, Al, I'm going to need your help here. Kyrla? I don't know, but whoever it was just doubled down the right field line. Gosh. So with 2 outs, there is a double down the right field line and a runner on second, and the Twins got something going here in the first with 2 outs. 6 pitches in. I know he's on the IL, but when he comes back, what happens? Well, earning the right to stay up there and actually keeping him up there, it's different. What's up, Eddie? Hey, welcome in, girl. Good to see you. So runner on second, 2 outs, just 6 pitches in, bottom first if you're just joining us. No runs up on the board. Civale, first pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Eddie, that was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Solano, 287 on the year, no home runs, 10 RBIs. Nah, man, if I would have known he had 0 home runs, I would have definitely taken the home run prop on this guy tonight. And he's going to lift that out of play. It's 1-1. Yeah, Quantrill's on that, but I understand when he comes back, you know, who's gonna, like, is he gonna be in the rotation? Like, that's the other thing. When he comes back out of the rotation or the injured list, off the injured list, like, is he gonna take somebody's spot, or are they just gonna put him in the minors? I think he probably will take somebody's spot. I'm a little nervous, quite honestly, of McKenzie coming back. Is anybody else nervous? He's up in, like, I know he's had some good signs and good spots, but he also had some bad games. 2-1 pitch. And that is swung on and missed, 2-2. Come on, Civale. Let's get us. We need 5 strikeouts from you, buddy. Let's go. Last 6 games, Solano, 6 for 14. 429 average. 2 doubles, 5 RBIs. Civale sets and delivers the 2-2 outside, 3-2. Come on, buddy. Let's do it. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Let's go. It's Friday Night Baseball on Apple TV. Welcome in. Civale has a 3-2 count here to the number 3 hole hitter. Or I'm sorry, the cleanup hitter with 1 on second base. And that's up high, and there is a walk. And now it's first and second with 2 outs. And we are going to see Kepler come up to plate, who did some damage last night against us. Kepler always seems to be, in my opinion, a thorn in our side. Him and Bruxton, who thankfully is out of the lineup tonight. So that one was up and out of the zone, and Civale not quite happy with that call. But we are going to see Kepler batting left-handed here, and that is ripped down into right field. That is going to score. No, they're going to hold. They're going to hold as Brennan gets that in. It was hit hard, gets it in quickly, and luckily, runners are going to be held all over the bases. But there's 2 outs, bases loaded, and it is going to be up to Jeffers and the Minnesota Twins here to see if they can't get a second hit with runners in scoring position. If you guys are coming in, welcome in, my friends. Friday Night Baseball. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're here all year with you for some Guardians baseball, and I hope that means we're getting to play the Twins maybe in some postseason play. I would love to play this. I hate the Twins. The Twins always own us. Does it not feel like the Twins absolutely own us every single year? Jeffers, with bases loaded in his career, is batting .333. He takes a pitch outside. That is 1-0. Civale sets and delivers the 1-0 pitch. That is fouled out of play, and it's 1-1. So what was 2 outs with 4 pitches into this game for Civale has now become a bases-loaded situation just 15 pitches in. Jeffers, 267 on the year, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. He stands in. It's not snowing on your screen if you're watching it. It is actually a plant. There is a foul ball, 1-2 now the count. A lot of people last night, I think, thought it was snowing. It is actually it was just a plant blowing in the wind. That's all it is. That is. Al, listen, I understand we have people down in the minors, but if we can't get people who are pro athletes good, I'm not. There's a strikeout by Civale to end the inning. We go top of 2. Bases loaded strikeout. Nice pitch there by Civale. And, sir, welcome back. Welcome back. But, Al, like, I get what you're saying. But we have professional athletes, veterans, that are on our team. And if we can't get them going, why am I going to get excited about a guy who hasn't played a lick of professional baseball at the major league level? I mean, that's why I'm not really too, whatever. Freeman's in the lineup, sure. Bring up Bo Naylor, whatever. But if we can't have guys who, 5, 6, 8 years ago were supposed to be athletes, why am I going to get excited about these guys in the minors who haven't done anything? So, All right, let's go to the MLB scoreboard. Any updates here? Brewers, Reds. They're going in the 11th inning, tied at 3. What else do we got going on? Miami still up 4 over Oakland. St. Louis still up 5 over Pitt. Philly got one back. They're down 5 to Washington, and Houston has quickly put up 2 on the Angels. And that is about it. Zeros across the board and everything else that's just getting underway. We have some bets tonight. Let's get into what our bets are. Well, the first one is, I did take the Guardians tonight. I like Civale in this situation coming back. I think not with the Twins having seen him this year, and he's a great pitcher in my opinion. I think this is a good spot for the Guardians. I just wish it would have come off a win yesterday, to make this what could have been a 1.5 game lead going into the weekend. So just really disappointed in that. Looking at our full card for tonight, Cleveland, let's see, is this in play? Let's see, did the Detroit game start? They did just start. I took a lot of plus money tonight. I took Cleveland at plus 115. I took the Detroit plus 135. I took Kansas City. I got them at even money. And then everything else is starting later. So I did take some plus money tonight. Al, that's fine. I rather trade Bieber and get some people back that I think we can utilize. But again, and I think you know my opinion on this, I'm not going to get too overhyped about a kid in AAA. And it's not just with Major League Baseball, it's with the NFL, and I've been pretty outspoken about it when it comes to, as there's strike one to Josh Naylor. I just, you never know with these kids. So until a guy proves, I'm not going to get excited. Like, my unborn child might be the next best pitcher for the Guardians. I mean, I can say that, and nobody can disprove it, as Naylor fouls out to third base for the first out of the inning. And I hate to be a Debbie Downer, but when you watch games like last night, I mean, you're just going to come in the next day with the glass half empty. Good play there over by the net, by the way. Nice play on that foul ball. So, 4 up, 4 down. 4 over, and that is strike 1 right down Broadway to Jimenez. I like Jimenez in this spot. I wouldn't mind him being in this spot a little bit more in the 5 hole. He grounds this one. That is going to be to the second baseman. Bobbled, picks it up, throws it, and he got him by a hair. Good play there over by Polanco. He bobbled it. I think he slipped on that outfield grass. Makes the play, though, and gets Jimenez by just about half a step. Yeah, slipped, picks it up, fall. Yeah, nice job. Polanco's a good player. For years, I wish that guy would have come over and played for the Guardians. Just could never get him in those trade years where we could have. It's a great play. First pitch strike to Roy Chio. I think I'm saying that right. Is them 3 circles under your score bases? No, that's the outs, idiot. That's the outs. The bases are. You'll see somebody get on base when the Guardians actually get on base, but we'll never do it. 0-2 pitch to Roy Chio, swing and a miss, and there's the second strikeout for Ober, and we go to the bottom of the second. So bottom 2, and Ober looks pretty good. 6 up, 6 down, no runs, no hits. Guardians, this might be a lineup that I wish I would have waited to see before I gave it out as a play today. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Plenty of time for the Guardians to do much better. All right, little update on what I'm going to be live streaming for those of you that care in the upcoming week or so. Again, I won't be doing anything for the rest of the weekend. Marathon training tomorrow, and then I have a pickleball tournament on Sunday. However, I think I said last week I would be doing Tuesday. I can't do Tuesdays because we have marathon training. So we have Boston on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Maybe. But definitely Houston next Friday night. And then We'll see after that. Next week, though, Tuesday, the following week after that, I will be doing the entire road trip. The 13th, the 14th, the 15th, the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th. I will be doing that entire, well, I'm sorry, not the Sunday, but I will be doing 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Those 5 days in a row I will be doing, so look forward to that. When did the parents get in? Okay, yeah, I'll be doing the whole road trip. Eddie, they better win, girl. They better win. Gotta get a win, man. Gotta get a win. By the way, that Zunino, I want to talk about Zunino. He's not in the lineup tonight. A little disappointed, but he's done much better over the last week. I'm not going to hate on him today. He's only had 2 strikeouts since last Friday. I expect him to have a lot, but no, he's been better. He had a big 2-out, I think, RBI single yesterday that put us up, more runs. It still didn't matter. But I'm not going to hate on Zunino today. He's out of the lineup. There's no reason to hate on him. He still doesn't have a batting average, I think, above 195. So he's still bad. But today's not the day to get on Zunino. He's been much better. Al, you're giving me a horse? Get him, Tiger. 3-1 goes off in 5 minutes. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me pull up my... You know what? Let me pull it up. I don't think DraftKings... Does DraftKings have horses? I don't know if I can do horses on that. Let me pull it up. While I pull that up, it is bottom second here. Can I get horse? I don't think I can do horses on DraftKings. Can I? I don't think I can do horses on DraftKings. FanDuel does. 0-2 pitch, by the way, coming up, and that is fouled out of play. Civale, 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Just 20 pitches in. Well, now let me pull up my FanDuel. Hold on a second. Oh, God. I hate these sports books. I always have to put in these authorization codes. All right, 1-2 pitch coming up. Civale sets, delivers. Ooh, ground ball foul. We'll do it again. So 1-2 count coming up. Nobody on, nobody out. Bottom second, 0-0 game. And Civale gets him on the top right corner of the strike zone. Absolute fantastic. Let's go. Let's go. Second strikeout for Civale. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's go. So 1 out, nobody on. Civale sets and delivers. And that is a first pitch strike to Farmer. All right. I'm trying to find where the horses are. Oh, race book. There we go. What race? Okay, let me see. You said Golden Gate. All right, I got it. The number 3. Get him, Tiger. 7-2. All right. I'm going to do it. Let's see. I like it, Al. There's a rip. I'm tailing you, Al, on this one for sure. Why the hell? Jesus Christ. The verification on FanDuel is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know why. Again, I have to verify my number. 1-2 pitch coming up to Farmer. That is just off the plate, and it is 2-2. Come on, man. Let me... Did it take it? There is a line drive into left field, and that's going to be a single. There we go. All right, bet placed, Al. Bet placed. You got to let me know what happens. How do you watch it? How do you watch it? By the way, guys, welcome in. Smash that like button if you're just coming in. Guardians. Zeros against the Twins here. There's a one out runner on first. And the number 9 hole hitter who hit a home run, Michael Turner, coming up. He's got some pop in his bat, but he took one deep, I think. I think it was deep center field yesterday. Michael Taylor, 215 on the year, 7 home runs. He reminds me of Joey Gallo and Mike Zunino. He either hits a home run or doesn't do anything. Takes a rip there, and it's 0-2. 0-2. They're replaying this from last night. Just an absolute bomb. No, this was the left center one. Sorry, somebody else hit one. This is the one that went in the bushes. Somebody else hit one dead center. I forget who that was. Let's go. 0-2 pitch. One down. Pitch clock's rolling down. Civale's got to get it off. He just does. And it's a ball, 1-2. Apple TV says the strikeout possibility for this one is 45% at this moment for Michael Turner. Let's see if we can't get one and leave that runner right at first. 2-2 pitch, ground ball. This is a double play. 1 and 2. Got him. We go top 3. Let's go, Guardians. Let's go. Absolutely love it. Fantastic ground ball, double play. Just what the doctor ordered. Let's go. Love it. Oh, I can actually watch this race. Al, I can watch this race, man, on FanDuel. That's awesome. All right. Al, the knower of all things horses, has given us a horse to bet on in the Golden Gate Fields Race 8. Get him, Tiger. You hear that, babe? Yeah. It's like a kitty. I like the name. She likes it because it's a kitty. The wife agrees, Al. It sounds like a cat. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get him, Tiger. That is true. I laughed at my wife. What was that, 2019? 2019, the race before the Kentucky Derby or the Belmont or one of them. My wife, I said, hey, listen, just pick a horse. I'll put like $50 on it, and we'll see if it wins. My wife took Hungry Kitten, and it hit. And the funny thing is, we were on our way to go watch the Guardians play, and I wasn't even paying attention. And I opened up the bank account, and boom, nice little winner there. So Golden Gate Fields, that race is just underway, and the number 3 horse is quick off the pace. There, and he's leading, or he's just there, neck and neck. I'm not sure if I like that, but he and number 5 are out to a fast start. We'll see what happens. We are going to the top of the 3rd here. Cleveland and Minnesota tied at zeros, and we have the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Brennan, Straw, and Gallagher coming up. Keeping an eye on the Golden Gate Fields. Our friend of the channel, Al, gave us a horse here. We bet it. Get him, Tiger, just behind O'Neill's Legacy. Around in the first turn in a quarter mile here. We'll see what happens. And all the horses seem to be creeping up now. Uh-oh. One horse is going without a jockey on it. One horse does not have a jockey on it. I'm glad that's not the number 3 horse. Oh, the 3! There's the 3, Al! Let's go, 3! Come on, get him, Tiger! Come on! Let's go, Al! Get him, Tiger, at the wire is a winner! And that is Al giving us a winner. Get him, Tiger. Woo! Love it, Al. You just gave us a winner. If you got another one, I'm riding you again, buddy. I'm riding you again. Will Brennan, first pitch to him, fouled off. Woo! That was awesome, Al. That was awesome. All right. Oh, actually, 0-2 here now to Brennan. Top 3. Nobody on, nobody out. Welcome in. If you're coming in, smash that like button. Everything betting tonight. Everything betting. Let's go. Absolutely love it. Will Brennan, 0-2 count. Ober pitches, and that's... Ooh, that hit him! It hit him on his foot! It was down in the dirt well before the plate. It bounced up, hit him, and that's going to be a leadoff. That's our first base runner. Hey, and I will take it. I will take it. That is fine by me, sir. Fine by me. Let's go. Let's go. Why do we have to survive an inquiry, Al? I saw. I'm excited. I was like, why is my money not there? What are we doing? And there is a first pitch strike as it's fouled off by Miles Straw. Remember, on my 14 parlay, my $2,000, it could win $2,000 tonight. I need Miles Straw to get a hit. This is the first guy that has really come up that I need to get a hit tonight. Miles Straw, come on, baby, get a hit. He swings and fouls this one out. If you guys are coming in, let's go. Let's go. No Tribe game anywhere on TV. Hey, natural girth, man. First off, I assume it's 6 inches, at least. And second off, welcome into the channel, man. Hit that subscribe button, smash that like button. Let's go. Let's go, Guardians. And by the way, it is the Tribe. It is the Tribe. We always will remember and call it the Tribe. Interfered with too many horses? Al, that's BS. That's BS if I ever saw one. That's the worst bad beat if that actually happens. Because I watched it, and it did not... He was nowhere near. He was nowhere near it. Long live the Chiefs. Hell yeah, Girth. 0-2 here to Straw. Good lead over on first by Brennan. He does not go. Straw gets one, pops it into right field, and it's caught. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Brennan not able to move up on that one. Come on, Straw, man. Let's go. I've always told you guys, Straw plays better in the 9-hole. I still don't understand why they don't put Gallagher in the 8 when he is playing. Just don't get it. Do not get it. Guardians are on pace for 95 home runs this season. That is absolutely awful. That is so bad. So, 1 out, 1 on, top 3, Ober. First pitch, that is to Gallagher, and a strike right in there at the knees. Gallagher only batting a $131 here, 23 games in, no home runs, 6 RBIs, OPS of a 333, not great. The 0-1, that is up high, 1-1. You know, Brennan's getting a decent lead off of first base. I'm just a little surprised they have not sent him yet. Especially with Quan on deck, maybe with 2 outs. Try to get him over there for Quani. We'll see. The 1-1. And there's a toss over to first. Maybe they had the exact same thinking that I did. And that is going to be their first step off at this at-bat. Gallagher. Eyes locked in on Ober. 1-1 pitch upcoming. Just 27 pitches here, almost through the 3rd inning for Ober. Runner doesn't go. That is foul out of play, and it's 1-2. Civale's looking good, Girth. Civale's looking good. He got in a little bit of a 2-out trouble in the 1st inning, got out of it with a strikeout, as that one is down in the dirt. Brennan goes. It's going to end up being a strikeout, as it looks like the check swing by Gallagher got him. So it is, but there was no throw down. So Brennan's going to be on second base. There's going to be 2 outs, and Quan's going to have a chance here to knock in the first run of the game. But Civale's looking good. Civale's looking good. I have no quarrel with how he looks coming off the IL. And it gives me a bit of hope that we're going to be able to maybe get back into this race. I know it's early in the season, but this is a huge series in my opinion. You lose all 4 of these, boom. What, you're 7.5 games back? That's a lot. That's a lot. Quan, deep to right field, and it is too high. What do you mean too high? Well, this one is too high, and it's caught. And the right fielder grabs that one, and that is going to retire the Guardians here in the top of the 3rd. So we go bottom 3. Still, 0s on the board, and let's see if Civale can't come out and shut it down. A little quick update on scores around the league. Milwaukee has taken a 5-4 lead. Actually, that one just went final. Milwaukee just beat the Reds 5-4. Miami up 4-0, bottom 8 over Oakland. I mean, who's not up against Oakland? St. Louis 5-0 over Pittsburgh in the 6th. Washington a 7-1 lead on the Phillies, bottom 5. Toronto 1-0 over the Mets. Seattle 0s with Texas. Houston 2-0 over LA. Kansas City 1-1 with the Rockies. Everything else is at zeros on the board with about 4 games left to start here tonight. Boston, Tampa Bay, by the way, was postponed today. So, a little rain, I think. It's official, Al! Let's go, baby! Let's go. I put $10 on it. It was nice. Paid off pretty well for me. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that win. Wiggins, man. Hey, listen, I'm a Guardians fan, but I respect people. And, hey, tune in. I'm going to give you play-by-play. I'll keep you updated on everything going on in the game. So, appreciate it, man. I know it's on Apple TV. That's why I do this. Al, if you have another one coming up, man, give it. I'd love to ride those winnings. That was a good win, man. I think it's the first horse race I won since 2019, quite honestly. And by the way, if you guys are in the chat and you don't know Al's a good friend of the channel, very versed in horse racing. So give that guy a nice shout out if you tailed what he just gave out as a winner. Very nice guy. Biggest friend of the channel. Ooh, you need Ohtani home run watch for some long okay, I like it. I actually did, Girth, I did a home run parlay as well. And let's see what mine was. I think it already lost because I had somebody in that Reds game. So my home run parlay, as we go to the bottom of the third here. Let's see here. Oh, maybe it hasn't lost yet. Is it still open? If it's still open, that means there's a chance, right? Yeah, it is still open. Well, it just went final. I don't think Stevenson hit a home run in the Reds game, so I'm pretty sure that is not gonna. Let me just check the box score. Stevenson, yeah, Stevenson did a home run. So I did have Stevenson as Polanco's 0-1 here with Civale, and Shea Langeliers, and I took Joey Meneses. That was gonna pay $3. Would pay $2,200. I always do like a $3 home run parlay bet just to do it. All right, Al. Sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. All right, 0-2 to Polanco. Girth, man, I love having some fun, throwing some couple bucks here and there at some massive parlays. Hey, I mean, you know, it's the same as buying a lottery ticket, right? Probably better odds. $3 holler to get paid. I love it, man. I'm gonna have to use that. That's a great line. $3 holler. If anybody does use DraftKings, by the way, just look me up on the social aspect of it, which is T-Star33. So T-Star33 under DraftKings, you can see what I'm betting. I post things left and right. All right, 0-2 pitch to Polanco's up high, and that's 0-2. I do have a same-game parlay here with a free bet, a $100 free bet that I got, just to see if I could knock $2,000 out in a night real quick. And I will see what those are. So I have, as that swung on, I missed, and that is something I need there, as that is, I think, the third strikeout for Civale. I have Civale, at least 5 strikeouts. I have Ober, at least 5 strikeouts. I have Gallo, which he's not playing, so he needed to start. That's going to be voided. And Miles Straw to get a hit. So right now, that $100 bet's looking pretty good. I think Ober and Civale both have 3 or at least 2, if I'm not mistaken. DraftKings is T-Star33 or Grandstand Bettors. Look either one up. I can't remember. Let me look at it. That is in there for a strike, 1-1 here. Let's see. Somebody just followed me, so it might have been you. Yeah, there you go, Natural. All right, cool, man. Yeah, Gallo was scratched. Yeah, that's fine. He had to start anyway, so that's going to be voided. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. I'd love to get up to like 20 likes today. If you have a minute, take a moment, keep me going on YouTube. Smash that like button. Let's get some more people in here. Royce Lewis up to bat. 1-2 is the count. One out here, bottom third. Civale, although he's been pitching well, he's had to work a little bit. He's had 42 pitches up to this point. And there's his 43rd. It's grounded. That is going to be Freeman at third. To Hopper, and across the diamond goes Freeman. Nice pick there by Naylor. And there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Let's go. Let's go. Look at this. AL Central. The odds are up for AL Central winner. The Twins are minus 300. I'm telling you right now, Guardians at plus 400 to win the AL Central? Take it. I mean, we have the team to do it. 1-0 to Kepler. That is up high, and it's 2-0. Let's go, Guardians. Come on, baby. One time, man. Oh, sorry, this wasn't Kepler. Kirillov. 50% to reach base here with a 2-0 count, and that is going to be, ooh, at the letters. Close. 2-1. 2-1. That is swung on and missed. 2-2. Nice breaking ball there. Love it by Civale. Let's go. Let's go. A strikeout here would be huge to that parlay. What do I got here? I'm going to look at my strikeouts. I need 5 strikeouts by each pitcher. I got 3 by each. Come on, let's get another one, Civale. Because you know the Guardians are going to strike out. Hopefully. Civale sets and delivers the 2-2. And that is foul down the left field line. Nice play there by the... Oh, almost by the ball boy. We'll do it again here at 2-2. Wiggins, well, I mean, he had a good game last night. I mean, Kepler just destroys us. He's just an absolute beast against the Guardians, as that's outside and it's 3-2. I mean, Kepler, Bruxton, I mean, all the Twins in general, man. Wiggins, your team, for the most part, for most years, have just absolutely destroyed us. The 3-2 pitch, that is lifted into right field. It's going to be shallow, but not shallow enough as Brennan comes on, makes the grab. When we go to the top of the 4th inning, still tied 0-0, Guardians and Twins. Let's go. If you're coming in, smash that like button. Kepler is daddy and you hate it. I know, man. He sure is. He sure is. He's like the big poppy of the Twins. Oh, Kansas City took a 2-1 lead over Colorado. Remember, as I talked about at the top of the telecast, we have a couple plus money bets tonight. We did the Guardians on the money line. We took the Tigers on the money line. That game is still at zeros in the top of the 4th. And we took the Royals on the money line, and they've come up 2-1. We got two more bets coming up in the 9:40, 10 o'clock slot. We'll see what happens there. But Wiggins, I mean, like, joking or not, I read that being serious because that is how good he is against us. And you're right, though. He hasn't been outside of us. He's not great. But against us, he's like the Michael Jordan of baseball. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's to a point, though, you think, like, we would walk him, right? In fact, since we're at commercial break, just for the heck of it, let me take a look. Well, all right. Career, it doesn't... Career, when you actually look at the stats, he actually only hits .213 off of us. But with that said, the guy's got 22 home runs. It just feels like in big spots, he does hit us very well. I feel like Bruxton's better. Let me take a look at Bruxton's stats. Bruxton versus the Guardians is much better. He's 250. Maybe it's Polanco. I know there's somebody that hits unreal off of us. Polanco hits... Where's it at? 256. I don't know. But it just seems for years. It just seems for years. Al, if FanDuel has it, man, I'll play it. What do you got for me? What do you got for me? I don't care. I don't care. Listen, you're the man. I'll follow you into the gates or the pearling gates. 0-1 count, top of 4, as Freeman, the number 2 hole hitter, is going to start things off against Ober. And now a check swing there. He did not go. 1-1. Wiggins, I got to ask you, man, do you like Rocco Baldelli as your manager? What are your thoughts on him? Freeman grounds out to short, and that's 1 down here in the top of the 4th. What's that good race at Thistledown? Well, Wiggins, if we trade Bieber, quite honestly, I still don't hate the Guardians. We got a lot of young pitchers, and I think what we could get back for Bieber might be beneficial to us. We need a catcher. All right, we need a catcher. Makes sense, Al. Makes sense. But yeah, we need a catcher, and I don't know. Guardians fans out there, Al, do you have any thoughts? If we traded Bieber, I mean, what would you like back? I want a starting catcher that can hit. That's my one thing that I want. I know there's a lot of pieces we need from the bullpen. Maybe another lefty. Ooh, there's a check swing back to the first, and Ramirez is going to be thrown out there. I don't know what happened there. Looked like maybe catcher interference, but not. A legit threat catcher, Girth. 100%. 2 outs here, top of 4. Yeah, a legit threat catcher is what I think we need. And at this point, it looks like Ramirez, when he swung this, he threw the bat, I think, on the catcher. First pitch here to Nailers, outside 1-0. A ton of offense, Al. I mean, yeah, Al's preaching to the choir. A ton of offense. But a catcher, I wouldn't mind like I'm a little disappointed Sean Murphy didn't come to us. What do you guys think? I wish he would have came. He's who I kind of wanted to go get in the offseason. Now, I'm not saying he's like the best catcher and he has got the most hitting, but he's a veteran and he has shown that he can hit. Well, Girth, I'm not saying past prime players, but I'm saying like a catcher who's a veteran, as Naylor rips one to right, but it's bobbled by the right fielder, and it's only going to be a single because Josh Naylor would never win any race in the history of sports. In fact, he was, as a young kid, he might have been on that NBC show, Humans vs. Animals, and he was the only human that lost. He raced a pot-bellied pig back in 1993, and he lost that race by about 13 minutes. Well, Bieber is damn good, Wiggins, but his velocity has been down. He hasn't been on point as much as he should be, or has been in the past, and I think it's kind of, shit or get off the pot with him. Like, if you wait too long, his trade stock's going to go down. Coming off that last outing, not great. 1-0 pitch here to Jimenez, fouled out of play, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, 1 on, top 4 here in Target Feild. This is a baseball stadium that I have not gone to yet, but I would love to go. I have a friend who's a big Minnesota Twins fan. Maybe I need to call him, tell him to come up. I'd probably watch Kepler hit a 4 home run game. That's a ground ball to third baseman. Freeman over, and Naylor. I'm sorry, not Freeman. See, I'm thinking it's the Guardians up. Jimenez over to third base, and it is an out. So only 1 hit for the Guardians in this game, and we go bottom 4. But yeah, listen, trade-wise, in my opinion, here's who's on the block. You're keeping Kwan. I'd put Rosario on the block. You're keeping Ramirez. You're probably keeping Freeman because you like the guy. I'm not opposed to putting Josh Naylor on the block, quite honestly. I think that you're probably not going to get high enough stock or higher stock than what he has so far this season. I'd put Jimenez on the block. I don't know why they like this Roy Chio so much. Brennan's on the block. Straw, you need a leader in the outfield, and I like his defense. I'd keep him. And Gallagher, Zunino, Valoria, all of our catchers, they're out, in my opinion. Exactly. Girth, man, that is a great comparison. I think I said that a couple weeks ago on air. He is exactly becoming like Kluber. Somebody who starts losing his velocity, somebody who starts giving up runs. I mean, in 3 years, who knows? Maybe Bieber. Well, not just Kluber. Let's talk about all the pitchers in the recent years that have gone out of Cleveland, like Bauer, Clevenger. These guys, and Kluber, like these guys that were great with us, they just started to lose their stuff, and then it's been an uphill battle for them. Bieber, well, in pitcher years, maybe in age, but in pitcher years, he's been around a while. Let's see what he is. Age, let's see. He's 28. I mean, yeah, that's young. He's got 10 years. Bowers. Carrasco, yes, another one. Thank you. Yeah. It seems like the last guy that I remember that was fantastic that we lost, that I think became good, I think there were two guys in particular, Cliff Lee and CC Sabathia. Well, Cliff Lee, I think, had some better years. Yeah. Cliff Lee, I think, had some better years initially, but then he went downhill. CC, I think, probably had the best after us, but again, he went, We're good at developing it, for sure, but we're just not good at keeping it. There's a single into left field to start off the inning in the bottom of the fourth for the Twins. And they got a runner on with nobody out. And that is Solano, the 4-hitter. So here comes up Max Kepler. We'll see what he does. We'll see what Kepler does. We developed for major... Salazar, yeah? Man, you're really diving in deep there. That's a great name. If we're going to go to... we also have some prospects that never pan out in the offense as well, like Grady Sizemore. I just think baseball's different nowadays, quite honestly. I think, you don't have those teams, those players like Carlos Baerga, Kenny Lofton, Omar Vizquel, Now it seems like those are all 5-tool athletes, those guys. You don't have catchers for the most part like Sandy Alomar. Swisher. Well, you know what? To be fair, when he was here, he did help us get to a World Series, right? 0-2. That is up high. 1-2. And we'll do it again to Kepler. 55 pitches in here for Civale. I probably, they got to have a pitch count. I'm guessing 85 pitches tonight. 1-2 pitch coming up to Kepler. 1 on, nobody out. Bottom 4. That is in the dirt, and it's 2-2. This is another problem with our pitchers right now. I've been saying this all year. We get an 0-2 count against hitters, and we can't put them away. Great pitchers, good pitchers, can put somebody away 0-2, and it's like everybody knows that hits against us when it's 0-2. Just don't swing at the next 2 pitches, and it will immediately become 2-2. That one's down low again, and now it's 3-2. Well, Wiggins, yeah, it's kind of like, what do you prefer, really? Do you prefer maybe to cringe and see if you can out-hit somebody, or, see if you can out-hit somebody who only gives up 1 run? That is a fly ball into center field. The runner was going on the 3-2 pitch, and I'm sorry, that goes to left. Kwani is going to get that, throw it in, and there's 1 out, and that runner will have to retreat back to first base. Quite honestly, I'm not a big fan of having to great pitching with no hitting. I'd rather try to out-hit somebody and then have a pitching that maybe can get better. Meadowlands, race number 8. Bet the 2. Snap call. Meadowlands, I see it. Race number... Oh, well, hold on. I think I lost... I didn't... Can I still get it? Bet the 2. Snap call. Let me see if I can still get it. I got it, I think. I got it. I'm on it. Let's go, Al. By the way, when you said snap call, I didn't know that was the guy's name until I looked at it. I thought you meant that was just you making a snap call. All right, here we go. 0-1 count. 0-1 count. I'm going to pull up that race. Ooh, a little harness racing. I like it. I like it. All right. 1-1 count. Civale pitches, and that is outside, and it's 2-1 here to the number 6 hole hitter, which is Jeffers. Let's get that win. Let's go. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. I'd love to get up to 20 likes. It's been a long time since I got up to 20 likes. Help a brother out. Smash that like button. It is AL Central Division Baseball. 2-2 count coming up to Jeffers. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Absolute great day here in Cleveland. No clouds in the sky, but we're watching baseball in Minnesota here at Target Feild tonight. Jeffers looks. Civale delivers, and that is down low, and it's 3-2, and this is the second straight hitter that he's run the count to 3-2. Thank you, Wiggins. Let's go. Let's go. Snap call, number 2. Let's see. Hasn't taken off yet. I think it says 8 minutes to race. I don't know. That is strike nothing. He walked him. I thought it was good. Damn. So runners on first and second after Civale walks him here. And this is not the situation I like with Castro, Farmer, and Taylor coming up. I know it's the bottom of the order. These guys have hurt us, though. So, 2 on, 1 out. Castro, the lefty. Civale pitching. That is up and a strike called there on the top of the strike zone. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 278 Castro on the season. 4 home runs. 781 OPS. The 0-1. Swung on, fouled out of play, and it's quickly 0-2. And I need a strikeout. I'll take a strikeout, double play ball. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get something going. Great play by a grandmother in the first row there in the stands. I call her a grandmother. Quite honestly, she's probably like 45. And then she gives the ball away. Come on, what are you doing? Never give the ball away. I am 40 years old. I have never caught a ball. If I caught a ball, I don't care if there's a 5-year-old begging next to me. That kid is getting punched in the face, and I'm running with that ball. These kids, I just never understand giving the ball to the kid. The kid's got 35 years to go get a baseball. He's got 35 years on me to get a baseball, and I have never gotten one out of the game. You think I'm giving that ball away to a kid? Get out of here. Come on. You know how I look at like I'm 40, and the kid's got 35 years on hand. Just like in sports. Like you got two games in hand, that guy's got 35 years. Oh, I will knock Timmy out. I will knock him out. That is up and in, and it's now 1-2 to Castro. And that's all said with love. That's all said with love. That one's in the dirt, 2-2. We're about 2 minutes from post time here, I believe, in this harness race. Let's go. Let's get snap call a winner. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button for me. Let's get up to 20. We're 13 away. There's a ground ball. This could be a double play. It's bobbled. There's one, and no throw over to first. For a second, I thought that was Rosario, but I forgot he's not playing tonight. There's going to be runners at the corners with 2 outs. Was that Freeman? Is Freeman playing third, or who is that over there? That might be Freeman. Maybe I've been saying third. Or no, it's Roy Choyo. Rocchio. No, it's Roy. I think it's Rocchio? Roykio. Rocchio. Yeah, I don't know why I've been saying Roy Choyo. Whatever. You know what his name should be called? My wife's correcting me, and you all appreciate that because I'm sure yours does all the same. But thank God somebody's here to correct me. I just absolute nonsense half the time. Kyle Farmer's up to bat with 2 outs, runners on the corners, is down in the count 0-2. 71 pitches in. I'm not sure they let Civale go out for another inning, but maybe they probably do. They probably do. I need 2 more strikeouts for this guy for a chance for my parlay to hit. Come on. Come on, Civale. Get this strikeout. Oh, bullshit! That is a bullshit call. The pitch clock was at 1 second when he wound up. That is absolute ridiculousness. And if you're not watching this on TV, I happened to be watching the pitch clock, seeing that it went down to 1, and he started his windup. I'm sorry, but that is no. No, sir. It's now 1-2. That is up high. The runner goes, and there's not going to be a throw down by Gallagher. So it's going to be runners on second and third now, and it's a 2-2 count. Oh, man. Come on, just get the hitter. 2-2 count to Farmer. Civale sets and delivers. That is swung on, and it's lined into the third baseman's glove. Freeman gets it there, and that's going to end the 4th inning. We go top 5, still no score at Target Feild between the Guardians and the Minnesota Twins. Absolutely love it, and that happened. We're going to go to commercial break just in time to watch this race. Just in time to watch this race. And we got the number 2 horse, Snap Call. I love the start of harness racing. It's very funny to me. So all the horses are in there. We got the 2 horse. Let's go. Let's go, Snap Call. Love it. And they are underway. And where's Snap Call? Snap Call's kind of up there. He's kind of hanging back. He's not in first. He's in 4th. Around the first turn, Snap Call behind A.B. Collins. Rockabilly Charm, Ideal Suspect. Snap Call losing some ground. It looks like we got a Rockabilly Charm. What a great name there. Al, how do you not take Rockabilly Charm? That's a great name. Snap Call's falling way back right now. And now Ideal Suspect is taking the lead. So they're going into the second stretch here. And Snap Call in 4th place. He's going to have to make some ground. Ideal Suspect 9-1 in 1st place. And I don't see any movement changing here. We'll see. We'll see as they come around. I see. Oh! Snap Call. I see the little legs. They're going faster. Come on, baby. Come on. Wiggins, your offense is bad, but not as bad as ours. Ours is way worse. Ours is way worse. Snap Call tried to make a move. He's not going to get there. They're going around the Turner. They're heading for the home stretch. And that is going to be Rockabilly's Charm taking the lead as they turn around the home stretch. And Snap Call's going to go on the inside. Is he going to make a move? He's making a move. Come on, Snap Call. Come on, Snap Call. Come on, baby. He's making a move on the inside. He's not going to. He's trying so hard. Get there, Snap Call. And it's going to be A.B. Collins for the win. And Snap Call, he tried it. He tried it. All right, we go top of the 5th here. Good try. Good try, Al. We go top 5. And the Guardians are up at the plate. Let's see if we can't get some offense going. There's a ground ball to the third baseman on 2 pitches, and that is a quick out over to first base. So, Guardians, Twins, really struggling to get some runs on the board. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Hey, Don. Hey, good to see you, man. Welcome in, buddy. Hey, it's been a long time. Friend of the channel. Billy! Good friend of the channel, man. Hey, Billy, man. Hey, good poker night last night. By the way, if you guys are watching and you want to join our poker league, it's a free league that you can play for money for. Just email me at grandstandbettors@gmail.com. Just say I'd like to join your poker league, and we'll get you signed up. So it's a great league if you like to play poker. So we have about 13 members. We have a full table each and every week, but I want to grow that, and we'll get some more money into it. Yeah, Don, I'm looking forward to it, buddy. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to some Browns in the Red Zone channel. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Billy, last night SBC, which I would assume is Sports Betting Chick, one of our Patreon members. I know she took it down. I went heads up with her for like 25 minutes, and then I made the stupidest mistake I've ever done in my entire life. I accidentally, as there is a ground ball to third base, a jump hop, and it's infield single. And we got a runner on here with one down. Nice play by the third baseman, but could not get the play. But yeah, I'll be honest with you. Last night, I went heads up for 25 minutes. I made a stupid play. I went to fold, and I accidentally clicked the call button, and it was for almost all my chips, and I ended up losing the hand. So I took second, though. It was fun. It was fun. Again, guys, if you want to become part of our poker league, it's absolutely free to join. We have quarterly tournaments worth $100, and we have a Player of the Year competition. Email me at grandstandbettors@gmail.com. I'll actually put this in the chat. Join the poker league. Email us at grandstandbettors@gmail.com. There, it's in the chat. Don, man, thanks. I've been trying to do MLB. We had a hell of a May. How does the $2 turn into 32? So this is what we're doing. For those of you that follow me on my live, my free picks each day on YouTube. So how the $2 works is every single day, as the 1-1 pitch is fouled off, it's 1 and 2 here to straw. So what I do is for 14 days, if you actually bet plus money odds on a MLB prop bet, plus 100 or anything higher, if you take $2 and just keep rolling over, so 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, the 14th day you'll be betting $16,000. So that would win you $32,000. So that's how that works. So here we go. 2-2. 2-2 count on Straw. I need him to get a hit for this wild parlay that I did. Oh, and he gets one! Miles Straw gets a hit! And that is going to put runners on first and second with one down here in the top of the 5th inning. The only problem is I also need strikeouts by the Minnesota pitcher, so I'm not sure. Don, it would be awesome. It'd be awesome. I've got halfway once. I got up halfway last year when I was actually doing it through my TikTok and not on YouTube. I got to day number 10. I also do it for our Patreon. I haven't got it far for our Patreon members. I think the biggest I did was like $64 maybe. So that's 2, 4, 8. Oh, there's a deep shot to left field. Just foul by Gallagher. He was just in front of it, and that one had home run written all over it if it just was in front of him instead of to the left. Big rip by Gallagher. But yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, join our Patreon. Subscribe to our channel. I do a $2 to $32,000 challenge on YouTube. I also do it on our Patreon. And the cool thing is, if you're part of our Patreon, and I actually complete the challenge of $2 to $32,000, I actually am going to split $6,000 with all of my Patreon members. So that's pretty cool. There is a drive, just foul by Gallagher down the left field line. We're going to do it again at 0-2. Cardinals win over the Pirates. Will it be over 8? Let's see. What is the score there? 5-1, mid-7, 2 runs. I think you're going to need the Cardinals maybe to put up some runs there. Yeah, Billy. Yeah, she got me too yesterday in a couple hands. I mean, but that's what happens when you win the tournament, right? Just an absolute beast. All right, so 1-2 here to Gallagher. He's had a couple hard swings. By the way, now that we're about halfway through the game, as the 1-2 pitch by Ober to Gallagher is swung on. No, he did not go. 2-2. Now that we're about halfway through the game, my poll question tonight was, how are the Guardians blow it tonight? Starting pitching, 25%, bullpen, 31%, Tito, 6%, but the winner tonight so far looks like hitting at 38%, and so far with only 1 hit, that does look like how we're going to lose this game, but a good spot here in the top of the 5th, 2-2, 2 on, 1 out, and Gallagher looks at Ober, who's ready to set and deliver the 2-2. Outside, 3-2 with Quan on deck. A massive pitch coming up in this spot, in my opinion. If we could just get something here. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. 3-2 to Gallagher. Swung on. It's driven high, but not far, and it's going to be caught. Ooh, by the center fielder. Almost some miscommunication out there, but there's 2 outs here in the top of the 5th, but we roll over to the top of the order with Kwani coming up to the bat. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button for me. I'd love to hit 20 likes. Let's go. We're at 8. We can hit 20. Girth, I took them on... Listen, I did take them on the money line tonight, but in all honesty, I took them before I saw the lineup, and if I could go back, I might not have taken them if I saw this lineup. Kwani, good rip there. 0-1. If you bet on a parlay and one of the games delayed, will they pay off or cancel? So if you bet a parlay, is the 0-1's coming up to Quan, and that is swung on, fouled off 0-2. So if you bet on a parlay, like let's say 4 teams, but one of the games gets postponed, and all the other 3 win, you would still win the parlay. It's just the odds would not be as high. So like let's say you had over in this game, over in another game, over in another game, and you had over in the Boston Red Sox game, which was postponed. If all the other 3 overs hit, it would still pay off, but the one part of it would be voided, and you just wouldn't have as high odds. So like maybe it was like plus 4,000, it might go down to like plus 2,000. So yeah, makes sense. Okay, cool. 0-2 count. 3 foul balls in a row here for Quan. Big at bat in my opinion. Let's go. Got to get a single, get a run in, get on board here. 65th pitch from Ober. The 0-2, the set, the delivery. That's fouled off again. A little nubber into the Guardians dugout. And we'll do it again at 0-2. Let's go, boys. Let's get some runs on the board. Steven Kwan, 43% strikeout probability at the moment. That just means he's got a 57% chance to get on base. The 0-2, it's a bloop job. It's in the shallow left. It is caught. Damn. Not short enough. And that is the 3rd out of the inning, and we go to the the bottom of the 5th inning. That was honestly the best rally that we've had, and really it wasn't much. It came on a Miles Straw single, and another single, and I mean that's it. Not great. Not great. All right, let's look at... I have all the answers. It's just 20 years of gambling, Don. Let's go around and look at the scoreboard in the MLB real quick. Milwaukee beat Cincinnati earlier today, 5-4. Miami beat Oakland 4-0, but honestly, who hasn't beat Oakland this year? Even the Guardians did that. St. Louis 5-1, bottom 7 over the Pirates. Washington 7-4, comeback city maybe for the Phillies. It is top 7, 2 on, still nobody out, or sorry, 1 out there. But Washington's 6-run lead has been cut to 3. Toronto 1-0 over the Mets. Seattle, Texas, 0s through 6. Zeros through 5.5. Houston 2-0 over the Angels. That's bottom 5. KC 2-1 over Colorado, and everything else is at zeros, including ours and the 2 that are just getting underway out west. So, good to see everybody. Welcome on in. Just a reminder, I will be back. Most likely it'll be next Friday. I'll be back next Friday. But the week after, when the Guardians are on the West Coast, I will be doing 5 straight games that start at 9:40 and 10 o'clock. That'll be against Arizona. And who else do we have out there? It's Arizona. I just looked at this. Arizona and San Diego. So, I'll be doing the Tuesday, the Wednesday, the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday. That's the 13th through the 17th. I'll be doing all those games. I'll be live streaming all those games. So, we'll get back into the swing of things, getting a little bit more regular because those are a little bit later in the night. Again, if you wonder why I don't do the earlier games, number 1, got to spend some time with the wife. Number 2, run a professional sports betting business, and I got to devote my time to putting my bets in. So, just don't do that. Welcome in, though, guys. We're halfway to 20 likes. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you do so. No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Guardians. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Twins. Civale does come out for the 5th inning. I'm wondering if this might be his last inning. I do figure he's on a pitch restriction here. Most likely 85 pitches. 0-1 count coming up to Turner. That is down low, 1-1. NBA Game 2 done. Quite honestly, not an NBA fan. I watched Game 1. I did bet on the Miami Heat to go over their total in the 4th quarter. That's the only bet I placed. It was a live bet. Swing and a miss there by Turner, 1-2. And I really have no thoughts on the NBA. To be honest, I hate the NBA. I really do. I can't stand it. To me, it's very boring. Last night's game, in my opinion, was very boring. I don't know. Did they score again? Bases loaded, I think 2 or 1 out there. Yeah, they've already put 3 up on the board trying to come back against the Nationals, but who hasn't come back against the Nationals this year, right? 1-2 pitch. That is strike 3, and there's the 4th strikeout for Civale. Turner looked at a breaking ball right down Broadway, and that was fantastic. Woo! Thank you, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Love it. Absolutely love it. I think that was his 4th strikeout, right? Yep, that was his 4th K. What does Ober have? 3? Oh, I just need 1 more for Civale. Come on. Let's go. So we roll over to the top of the lineup here with Polanco. That is risen into shallow. I was going to say left field shortstop. It ends up being Rochio. And it is going to be 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Did you guys look at me? I looked over to see if my wife was going to correct me. Did I say that okay? What? Sorry. Rochio. Damn it. All right. Rochio. It's like Pinocchio, yes, but it's Rochio. I thought Al emphasized it was like Roy. Rokio. Okay. I'm just always learning, guys. 40 years old, still learning. If everybody's name could just be Lewis, like Royce Lewis, who's up to bat, it'd be much easier. 1-2 count, 2 outs, nobody on, 82 pitches. Civale, this could be his last pitch of tonight, and he's going to get a number that's out in front of the mound. And if that is his last pitch, that makes me very upset that that wasn't a strikeout. We go top 6 as he was thrown out at first, and it is zeros on the board in this one. This one is flying. We're in the 6th inning, just an hour and 20 minutes in. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Good times. Good times. Anybody betting on college baseball? I took Eastern Carolina and Oklahoma over. What did I take? Over, was it 11.5 or 10.5? I'm going to have to check now. Giants went over the Orioles. Did not even look at that game, Don. But let me give you here. Listen, since we're at commercial break, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna give you a quick. I have a spreadsheet where I look at a few things that are updated by the minute. So let me look at what I think. I take odds where the money's coming in. So let me just take a look at the odds. Let me see where the money's coming in. And let's see here. If I had a bet on this game, if you had a gun to my head for the San Francisco-Baltimore game, let's see here. So Giants opened at 152. They're at minus 155 right now. All 66% of the money's coming on them, but they're not dropping. The over started at 8, and all the money. So my number one bet would be under 7.5, or actually under 8 if you can get 8 anywhere. And then the Orioles. So if you wanted to bet somebody, and this is me just looking at this for 2 seconds, not even looking at lineups or anything. I'd say Orioles tonight. I'd say Orioles. If there was a gun to my head and it meant that if I had to win to get to the next day. Wiggins says the Nuggets are going to win game 2. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they win like 4-0, 4-1 in the series. Ober is coming back out here for the 6th inning. And he's going to face the number 2 hitter, Freeman, 3, Ramirez, 4, Naylor. Yeah, no problem, Don. Again, just take that with a grain of salt. Don't be throwing massive amounts of money on that. Freeman 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. 250 in his kind of, brief stint here this year. And he fouls that one out of play, and it's 2-1. Let's go, Freeman. I watched this guy for the Lake County Captains for a couple years. I don't have any problem with Freeman. He's kind of a pompous ass, but he's going to line one into right field for a single there, and we got a leadoff runner. Let's go. I just had to talk shit about him. Yeah, Wiggins, I need 2 more Ks, but you know what? It might be lost because I'm not sure. I need 1 more by Civale, so I'm not quite sure if he comes out for the 6th inning. And quite honestly, if I'm Tito and he's coming off the IL, I don't think I do take him out in the 6th inning. Philly washed me out. First 5. What were they? Did they ever come back? I didn't look at it. It's 7-6. Wow. Close game there in the nation's capital. So Ramirez at bat here with a runner on. Nobody out. Top of 6. 0-1 count as that one's right down the middle. Jose only batting 274. He does have 30 RBIs on the season. And Jose takes one in the dirt, 1-1. Let's go. Come on, Jose. A 2-run dinger here. I mean, nobody would feel comfortable with our bullpen, but it would still be fantastic. There's a ground ball. And misplayed there by the ball boy off the wall. But it's 1-2. Last 6 seasons, this guy's been in the top 5 in AL MVP four times. 4 times. Crazy. His on base has been over 900 in 5 of those 6 seasons. The 1-2, that is swung on and popped up very high, but out of play. We'll do it again here at 1-2. Well, Wiggins, you would say that, but quite honestly, did you watch the ball game last night? Didn't it look like our 6-2 lead in the bottom of the 8th was going to be good enough? And then what happened? And Wiggins, I know you're a Minnesota fan and you don't watch the Guardians bullpen, but it's an absolute cluster. It is so bad. The 1-2 pitch by Ober to Ramirez, set and delivery. Oh, you did? Yeah, it was bad. Oh, there's a drive to deep right, just foul. 5 feet foul, just over the wall. Oh, Jose Ramirez took out a 9-iron and just pulled it a bit. Wiggins, even Clase's blown like 3 2-run leads in the early season. We just can't trust anybody, man. Just can't trust anybody. So Jose Ramirez down on the count. 1-2, 1 on, nobody out. That is swung on ground ball. That's a double play ball if I ever saw one. There's 1 and 2. Got him by half a step. Damn it, Ramirez. 2 outs, top 6. Nobody on now for Josh Naylor. I know, Girth. Absolutely read my mind. Damn. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. We're 9 likes away from 20. Let's get there. I know we can get there. Just beat Ramirez by half a step. Josh Naylor is going to be the hitter. He lifts one deep into right field. Way back at the wall. Caught. Damn. Oh, my God. I thought it had the distance, and it was caught about a foot in front of the wall. Oh, man. We go bottom 6. Still zeros on the board at Target Feild between the... Hello. Did you see that? No, she's fine. She wants to spin the wheel. Hey. Oh, Wiggins, man, I know, man. I'm sorry. I was trying to will that one over the fence. Oh, she came out of nowhere, Girth. Wiggins, well, now that I know that I'm scaring the crap at you on a ground ball to second base, I'm gonna be like, oh, he got a hold of that one, and it's a 4-3 put out. Oh, all right. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Good game, guys. Quite honestly, a pitcher's duel. But even if we lose this game from and listen, this is me just trying to be a half, full kind of glass guy. Even if we lose this game, if you're a Guardians fan, you got to be excited about what Civale's done. I mean, there's been times where our pitching staff has looked uneasy, and yeah, Quantrill has struggled. So having Civale back, having some of these youngsters back, I think we're looking good right now. I think I'm happy with where our starting pitching is. I just have a issue with the fact, can we get our bullpen together? So, Pirates came back to lead by... You got to be kidding me. Did they really? 6-5, bottom 7. Well, so much for me saying that the St. Louis is going to need to score. Pittsburgh put up a, a 5 spot there in the 7th? Let's see, other scores. Texas took a 1-0 lead over Seattle. Houston 3-0 over LA. And nothing else has changed. So, we'll keep you updated. 0 runs, 4 hits for the Guardians. 0 runs, 4 hits for the Twins. Interested to see if Civale comes out. We'll see if Civale comes out. I feel like I have a cat hair on my face now that she jumped on me. Nope. Civale's done. That parlay is done. That free bet is done. So, I tried it. Straw got his hit. Ober, his night might be done, but we missed out by one strikeout with Civale. Henches is on. This guy struggled last time out. Ground ball up the middle on the second pitch, taken by Rocchio, and that is going to be a first out of the bottom of the sixth. So here we go, guys. Listen, I know that the poll question, a lot of you, 39% of you said that hitting was going to blow it tonight, and that still might be true. But in second was the pitching at 33%, and that's what we need to really lock down. That one's down and low, 1-0 here to Solano. Who do we need to lose between Chicago and Detroit? We need Detroit. Detroit is up, I believe, 2 games on us, if I'm not mistaken, in the Central Division. So yeah, go White Sox in that one. Although, quite honestly, I did take the Detroit on the money line tonight. I do think that's the best bet. It's at plus money, and I do like them tonight. So I really don't care at this point, because if we keep losing to our Central Division teams, I mean, we're going to end up being 12 games out of first place. I mean, the wild card's gone. Can we all agree the wild card is gone at this point? It's just not going to happen. The wild card is not a possibility this season. We're gonna have to win the division. Solano, 1-2 pitch coming to hit. Henches throws, and that is a ground ball foul just left of third base. The ball boy's really struggling tonight. Now this I have a problem with. They're showing in Target Feild the outfield area, and there's a bunch of kids playing cornhole. And I'm sorry, but if I'm paying for my kids to go to a game, as there's a line drive to second baseman, Jimenez right there, 2 quick outs. I'm sorry, if I'm paying the prices that people pay to go to games, and I'm taking my kids to a ball game, they're not going out to the outfield to play cornhole and not pay attention. They're going to sit with me and let me yell at the Cleveland Guaridans and educate them on how shitty our offense is. Yeah, we do usually get that second half turnaround, Girth, in all honesty, but I just feel like it's something we just can't always bank on. I mean, the Cardinals do the same thing. St. Louis Cardinals, July, August, that team comes on strong as well. But, I mean, it's good. That luck's going to run out. 1-1 count here to Kepler. Bottom 6, 2 outs, nobody on. Henches, he's got to get it off. He did. And it's low. It's 2-1 to Kepler. Let's go. Come on. So, Max Kepler, 2-1 count. Henches, swing and a miss by Kepler, 2-2. 87 miles an hour. Took something off that one. And we're 1 strike away from taking us to the top of the 7th inning. Let's go. See if we can't get something. Let's see if we can't get something. Henches sets. Delivers the 2-2 to Kepler. That is in the dirt. Swung on and missed. And we go to the top of the 7th. It is zeros on the board at Target Feild between the Guardians and the Twins. This has been a quick game. Damn, we're only an hour and 34 minutes into this game, and we're heading into the 7th inning. A pitcher's duel. Something we haven't seen in a while. Let's see, does it go to extras? Bet if it's still available. Girth, are you talking about the Guardians game? All right. So we go top 7. Still zeros on the board. White Sox did take a 1-0 lead against Detroit. That is bottom 6. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Let's see here. Oh, my college baseball bet was a winner. I had Oklahoma, Eastern Carolina over 11.5. There's 14 runs. That one's top 7. So, love that. I love those easy winners like that. I should have had a winner earlier today. I lost by the hook. I took Indiana State, Wichita State. 11 runs. I had over an 11.5 in that one. Lost by the hook. Unfortunate. All right. So, we go top 7. Let's see. Plus 230, yes and yes. All right. Not bad. I just don't trust our bullpen, though. I just don't trust it. Don't trust our bullpen. Karashek pitched last night, so I didn't see DeSantos. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think DeSantos, who's a good pitcher, will probably most likely get a call into the game tonight. Karashek, Stefan last night, if I'm not mistaken, right? So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, by the way, the Canadian Football League has started. Love the Canadian Football League. Let's go. Love the Canadian Football League. Can you bet on that on DraftKings? I don't think you can bet that live on DraftKings. You can do it live on FanDuel. But I'm not seeing it live on... Can you bet it? You can bet it before the game. Swing and a miss here. 0-2 quickly. This is going to be, I believe, Rocchio. 243 home... I'm sorry, this is Jimenez. 243 home runs, 13 RBIs. 2 groundouts, though, on the night. Come on, man. Ober is out of the game, by the way. This is a new pitcher, Moran. So, neither pitcher got 5 strikeouts. In fact, they only combined for 7 apiece. Oh, well. Jimenez down in the count, 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out. Top 7 here at Target Feild. That swung on as a ground ball to second. It's almost gone. No, I'm just joking. 1 out. 1 out. Let's go. Oh, you know what? Sometimes I fade my fandom, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So, I'll go to innings, and I will bet 8th inning, hits. I will live bet 8th inning hits by the Twins over 0.5. Sometimes I fade my fandom because I figure there's got to be at least a hit for a run, right? So I'm going to do that tonight just for the fun of it. It's kind of a win-win situation. Inning props. So, and you do have to pay juice for it, but not really here in the 7th. Over half a hit. I do have a bonus. What do I have? Oh, I have a bonus bet? Oh, yeah, because my parlay lost. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do my bonus bet. So I'm going to use my bonus bet. There's a fair ball there. Twins throws across infield hit by Rocchio. And that is going to be a runner on first with 1 down. An infield hit over to third base. But I am going to take my bonus bet that I lost, I think, earlier today. And I'm going to put it on over half a hit by the Twins in the bottom of the 7th. Minus 120 is actually not bad. Those are usually like minus 150. But yeah, I'll do this all the time. If I know we have to have a big inning, I don't mind losing, a unit just to get it out. 1 on, and that is in the dirt. 1-0 here to Brennan. Brennan. So, Moran, 8 pitches in. He got a ground out to second base and an infield single to Rocchio. 1 on, 1 out, 1-0 pitch. Set and delivery by Moran. Outside, 2-0. And this is where I'd like Brennan to be just a little bit more of a patient hitter. By the way, that was a foul ball. That was a foul ball that Rocchio hit. That was a foul ball. I don't know if you can challenge that, though. 3-0 now to Brennan. Let's be patient, buddy. Let's get first and second. Let's have Straw bunt him over. Let's have Gallagher hit a sac fly. And let's just take a 1-0 lead, man. That's all I want. That's all I want. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. I'm 9 likes away from 20. That's my goal tonight. Let's hit 20. There's a first strike of the bat for Brennan right down the middle. 3-1 to him. Come on, baby. One time. One time. Ooh, come on. Throw over to first. I don't think Roy Keogh's going anywhere. Let's go. 3-1 pitch coming up. Moran checks the runner, sets, delivers. That is what I thought was down low, but Brennan decided to swing on that, and it's fouled out of play, and it's 3-2. Oh, come on, buddy. Come on, let's go. 3-2 pitch. Will Brennan, the batter. One out. One on. Brennan, line drive single through the left side. That's going to bring runners on first and second, and that's going to bring Miles Straw up to the plate. I don't know why I said he could bunt over. There's one out. I was thinking there was no outs. Obviously, Miles Straw is going to have to get a hit here. Come on, Miles Straw. Let's go, baby. You had one hit last time up. You can get another one. Little disappointed, though, that Roy Keogh just didn't get a better jump off that. In fact, he went back to first base on the pitch. He was scared. I thought he could have maybe gone if he got a better jump, but it's okay. First and second, I'll take it. Moran, he just pitches to 3 batters, gives up a walk, a hit. I'm sorry, 2 hits, really. Well, to be fair, one of them was a foul ball that was just called fair. He gives up, though, 2 hits and an out. So, a third of an inning and 2 hits. Commercial break. We're going to get a new pitcher in. Let's go. Let's go, Guardians. Put some runs on the board and then turn it over. By the way, you guys want to know the craziest thing about the Guardians bullpen? This is absolutely the craziest thing. We are considered, get this, one of the best bullpens in the MLB. Yeah, we're considered, statistically, one of the best bullpens in the MLB. In fact, I heard, what's his name? Tom Hamilton. He he said, I was listening to the game a little bit the other day, and he goes that we were like the 3rd best bullpen in the league. And I've looked it up, and statistically, that would be, I guess, correct in terms of ERA. But in terms of how we performed, I would not agree with that. We have our bullpen has a 3.13 ERA. Now, that's a little skewed because a lot of our starting pitching goes 6, maybe 7 innings, so our bullpen's ERAs may be down a little bit because, actually, we would be higher because we pitch less innings. I don't get it. We've had 13 blown saves, all right? We've had 13 blown saves on the year. In fact, 13, the Orioles have had 14, and nobody else in the majors have had more than us. We're second most blown saves in the majors at the moment. 1 run is going to win this game, Wiggins. Well, unless we get up 1 run, and then you guys will hit a grand slam in the bottom of the 9th with 2 outs or something like that. The other thing with the Guardians that's absolutely nuts when it comes to the bullpens, one of the worst striking out bullpens as well. We are the 6th worst bullpen in strikeouts. I mean, so our whip is 1.17, which is best in the majors. So I understand that people are saying that our bullpen might be top 3, but that is based off of ERA and whip. And when you watch this bullpen, it is horrible. It's an absolute horrible bullpen. Brock Stewart comes on, 1-0 on the season in 16 games, 1.13 ERA, 1.25 whip, 20 Ks to 11 walks. So this guy can lose a little bit of command of the zone. That is in there, though, for... Ooh, whoa. Whoa. That was a ball. And I don't know what happened with the catcher there, but I think he double took because he couldn't believe it wasn't a strike. That looked like a strike to me. 1-0 pitch, though. That's right there at 92. 1-1 to Straw. Yeah, and they showed that first pitch again. It was right there on the corner of the plate. Well inside the corner. So 1-1 count to Straw. That is swung on a miss. 97 heater up in the zone. And it's 1-2. Come on, Straw. Although Gallagher put a nice belt into one last time up. Come on, Straw. One time, baby. One time. Straw swings, and it's going to be a bloop into center. Second baseman goes out, and that is the second out of the inning. So runners stay where they are at first and second. It's going to be Cam Gallagher or maybe a pinch hitter. We'll see. Gallagher is going to be lifted. So Gallagher is coming out. And who's going to be pinch hitting? Please don't tell me Mike Zunino. Mike Zunino, though, is going to be behind home plate now, which means he might have an opportunity to hit in this game. It's going to be Ahmed Rosario, who I thought should have started this game, I thought was going to start this game. And now we're going to have a little pitching discussion on the mound. Ahmed Rosario, who's come on strong kind of in the month of May, looked a lot better in the last 2 weeks than in the prior 2 weeks before that. Let's see if he can't get a big knock. Come on, baby. Let's get a big knock. If you guys are coming in, if you could, just take 1 second, smash that like button, the thumbs up button for me. I'd appreciate it. I'm 9 likes away from 20. I'd love to hit 20 likes. That would be awesome. We're top 7 if you're just joining me. It is Guardians Twins tied at 0s on the board. 2 on, 2 outs. 4 pitches in here for the reliever who just came on, who faced Straw. And now Ahmed Rosario to get out of the jam. That is swung on a miss. And Ahmed Rosario, for some reason, every single time he's up, will swing at a first pitch, and he never does anything good with it. Career versus Twins, though, in 42 games, 343 with 7 home runs. Down in the count, 0-1. Set and delivery. That is a check swing foul, and it is 0-2. Let's go. Come on, baby. One time. Just one hit. One hit. Let's go. Just one hit, man. Just give me one hit. 0-2 to Rosario. The set, the pitch. It's a bloop to right field. It's going to be a easy play for the right fielder. Damn. We go bottom 7. And we're going to stay tied at 0s on the board. The Guardians, though, have been the team that's had a little bit more success in the last couple innings. But the bullpen of the Guardians are coming out, and we're going to see if they can't get a stop here. Damn. Good game so far. Quick game as well. Only an hour and 49 minutes into this game. Haha, Wiggins. To be honest, I thought that one, off the bat, it looked like it was going to be a little bit more of a bloop, but it just hung up there in right field and then became kind of an easier catch for the right fielder. I really thought that was going to drop off the bat, but I tried to will it. No can do. You ever try to will? Anybody play golf out there and you just try to, like, when you shank something, you just absolutely try to will it somewhere? All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can't get something going here, boys. Let's go. Let's go. First off, guys, I know there's a lot of new people in here tonight. I just want to thank you guys for stopping by. Listen, I do this because I love the Guardians, but number one, I host my channel because I love sports. I love betting on sports. So I appreciate y'all stopping by. Make sure if you haven't hit the subscribe button to please do so. Listen, I am not one of those guys. I take every single one of my followers, subscribers, like, you are my friends, you are my family, you are my community. You know, my regulars with my channel will tell you that I'm all about you guys. That's what I do. I host contests, including my $1,000 NFL free contest coming up in a couple months. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any information about that. Thanks, Girth, man. I appreciate you. Wiggins, no, you know, I stopped doing that, quite honestly, because it got a little too hectic. Those are just, I just keep the starting lineups on there. I could change it, but I think, you know what, when I become a little, if I can hit 10,000 followers, and maybe I can afford, like, I need to hire somebody. Well, I have a guy that I want to hire. I can't pay him because I'm not making enough off my ads yet. But I need to get a statistician. By the way, I just won my bet. There's going to be a leadoff double for the Twins. There's going to be a leadoff double. What did I tell you? I mean, am I not Nostradamus here? How easy was that bet? How easy was it to cash that bet? The first guy up absolutely rips a double down the left field line. And just like that, the Guardians are on the verge of losing another game with a single or even a bunt and a sac fly, quite honestly. Runner on second. This sucks. Thanks, Wiggins. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right, bottom 7. That's a foul off. Mike Zunino couldn't keep it in his glove, but it doesn't matter. Jeffers with the leadoff double here. Sandlin's in, 2-2, 3.10 ERA. Opponents just hitting 136. That probably shot up after that hit there. Whip is .74. Yeah, long way to go with your bullpen, but you have to remember we have ours too. There's a nice swing and a miss. 0-2 to that, I believe, is Castro, the number 7 hole hitter. Let's go. Come on, boys. One time, man. Just give it to me one time. Let's get out of the jam. Let's get out of the jam. Castro, set and delivery. That's outside. 1-2 to him. One-two pitch. Sandlin sets, delivers. Oh, it hit him. I think it hit him. Hold on. What is going on here? Okay, they're gonna call him out on a strikeout. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this up. I gotta figure out what's going on. To me, it looked like it hit him. All right, here's slow-mo. So Sandlin pitches. It hits him, but he swung. So it's a strikeout, and then the runner has to go back to second base instead of being able to... Wow, what luck. Wow. It's a strikeout, but if he would have just waited and not swung, it would have been a hit batsman. It would have been 2 on. That is nuts. I have rarely seen that. So there's 1 out. Sandlin gets lucky. He actually hit the batter Castro there, but ends up getting the strikeout. Now 2-0, unfortunately, this is Kyle Farmer. So Farmer 1 for 2 with a single, 267 on the season, 3 home runs, 14 RBIs. With runners in scoring position, though, 323, 2 home runs, 13 RBI, swings and misses. Big cut there on 2-0, and it's 2-1. I think I've probably seen that, but it has been a long time since I have seen that situation. A strikeout, but he actually got hit on the thigh. Sandlin in the dirt, 3-1, and to be honest, I don't know if I really want to walk. Oh, I'm not really sure if I want to walk this guy to get to Turner. Turner is going to put the ball in play. 3-1, right down the middle at 79. Take a little bit off of it, put it down the middle of the plate, and we're now full to Kyle Farmer. 1 out, 1 on, bottom 7 here. Zeros on the board. The 3-2 swung and ripped foul down the left field line. Well in front of that was Farmer, and we'll do it again at 3-2. By the way, Philadelphia has now tied up the game with the Washington Nationals. It was a 7-1 game, and the Nationals have blown that, and it is now 7-7. 3-2 pitch. That is fouled off again. They're going inside. Quite honestly, if these guys just didn't swing the bat, they'd constantly just get hit by Sandlin because he's going right in on the hands. I can't believe these in the last 2 pitches that he has hit, even fouled these off. I mean, they are right in on the hands. So Farmer, we're going to do it again for a 3rd time here at 3-2. Sandlin checks Jeffers at second base. He had a leadoff double. Then there was a strikeout / hit by pitch. The 3-2. That is swung on. That one ripped again. Foul. Just left to third base. And we'll do it again at 3-2. And that is the 3rd straight pitch they've gone in and up. And Farmer has continued to foul this off. That one, he's pounded a ton of sliders inside. The 3-2, that is gone. Until it was not! It goes just foul! Woo! Just foul! Oh my God. Oh my God. He just put a rope into that, and off the bat, I thought it was gone. It just goes foul left of the foul line. And we'll do it again at 3-2. That's up high, and he walks him. Oh, so it was kidding. Oh, my God. It's a walk. There are runners now on 1st and 2nd. There's 1 out. He smacked the hell out of that ball, Wiggins. I mean, I can't believe that didn't leave the building. All right, runners on 1st and 2nd. Just 1 out here. And Turner's the hitter. That one missed. Leroy, who's going to win this game? Well, at the moment, if I could now put money, and I can put money, but I'm not gonna bet the Twins, being a Guardians fan. But I'd bet the Twins, and I hope I'm wrong. In there for a strike at 94. 0-2 quickly to Turner. Let's go. Let's go. 0-2. Oh, check swing, and Turner did not go. It's 1-2. Leroy, Guardians it is? Well, then I hope so, man. That's who I bet on before this game. And that's why I'm saying it's probably the Guardian, or it's probably the Twins. Outside, 2-2 here to Turner, and please, Sandlin, do not lose it. Highest strikeout percentage, by the way, Mike Zunino, 41.3% strikeout. Taylor's actually in the top 5 here. And they can't get him. He fouls it off out of play to the right side, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Sandlin, for somebody who should be striking some people out here, letting these batters really stay in it way too long. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button for me. Zeros on the board, bottom 7. Little bit of a situation for the Guardians. There's a ground ball to third. It is stepped on third base. And no throw across to first. And that's going to be the 2nd out of the inning. Good play by Freeman to knock that down, keep it in front of him, and run over and get the 2nd out at third base. So 2 outs, still runners on 1st and 2nd. Thanks, Wiggins. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're a good time here. So, here we go. 2 outs. Massive situation. And what does Tito do? What is Tito going to do here as we're going to see Polanco come up and the top of the order get rolled off? Well, Carl Lewis is going to go out to the mound. Polanco 0 for 3 with a flyout in the 5th. 272 on the year, 4 home runs, 14 RBIs, 778 OPS. God, this guy, the Twins always get hits in this situation versus us. It's just constant madness against this team. 2 outs, 2 on, Salen's first pitch to Polanco on the corner strike. Wow. I'll tell you right now, if for some reason the Guardians pull this win out, there's a couple pitches that I would maybe want to show to the umps after this if I was a Twins player. 0-1. Sandlin sets and delivers to Polanco. Outside, 93. Fastball, 1-1. Polanco steps in. The 1-1 pitch. That is driven. That is trouble. That's off the wall. That is going to score a run. It's going to be 1-0 Twins. And I fucking hate I hate our bullpen. I hate our bullpen. I mean, come on, guys. I just don't know what to do with this bullpen. Polanco absolutely crushed this. I mean, if it's got any height to it, it's a 3-run homer. Now there's runners on second and third, and the number 2 hole hitter here, who's Lewis, is going to be down on the count 0-1 after a foul. God damn, man. Jorge continues to kill us. Royce Lewis, you got to get this guy out. He's batting .250 on the year, man. Come on. Almost hit him. Inside. Had to jump out of the way. Almost hit him in his nether regions. So 1-1 here to Lewis. You know what? I'm gonna just say something here, and it's just because of how much I hate Mike Zunino. But Mike Zunino came in the game and we started to lose. That's all I'm gonna say. Mike Zunino came in the game and we started to lose. Oh, just saying. Let's go, Guardians. I think my wife fell asleep out there. 1-1 pitch coming up to Lewis. Ground ball, that's back to the pitcher. Sandlin, toss over to first. Little too casual, but ends up getting him. And that'll do it in the bottom of the 7th. Well, the damage was done, though. We go to the top of the 8th. Minnesota 1, Cleveland 0. Oh, Zunino isn't in now? Sorry, I thought I saw Zunino in. Who is it? Is it Valoria? Who is it? I just thought I saw Zunino come in. I thought Gallagher got pinch hit. And Zunino came in for him. Oh, Fry came in? Okay. Well, I still stand by what I said. New catcher, and they still screwed up. Fry, it's not like Fry's any good either, but... All right, well, we got to get a run back, and we have... who do we have coming up? Whew. Top of the order here? Yep, I think Quan Freeman Ramirez. At least we get at least 1 through 6 in the 8th and the 9th, at least. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Question is, should I live bet an over hit? No, I'm not gonna. I can't bet on the hitting of the Guardians. Oh, just absolute nonsense. Yeah, Al, it does. I mean, and that's what good teams do. In fact, let me look at the stats here. Oh, shit. 2023. Let me see here. So this season, the Cleveland Guardians are batting .233 with runners in scoring position. To be fair, Minnesota Twins are just above us at .234. So they're not hitting that much better, but still much, a little bit better than we are. Actually, hold on. That might be the average. Hold on. I don't think that's with runners in scoring position. Hold on a second. All right, first hitter here is Quan. But I will tell you this. The Cleveland Guardians leave an average of almost... Well, they're actually not bad. They don't leave... Well, here's the thing. They don't leave that many runners in scoring position because they don't have that many runners on base in the first place. So all these stats are skewed. If you just watch the Guardians, you just know how shitty they are. Top 8, 0-2 to Quan to start things off. That is a single into right field. Let's go, baby. Actually gets bobbled. Quan's going to go 2. He's going to go 2. He's almost rounded to go 3, but it's a leadoff double for Quan. And just like that, we got something going here, boys. We got something going. Let's do it. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Steven Kwan. It was in the right center. The center fielder goes off. Try to cut it off before it gets to the warning track. And he's going to bobble that all the way to the wall. Taylor just takes his eye off of it. Kwan puts on the Jets. And he was going to go 3, but he decided to stay at second. Good play. I like it. And we are going to get, hopefully, Freeman maybe laying down a bunt here. Wouldn't mind that. I'm dead serious, Wiggins. Let's go. So, nobody on, 1 runner on second base. Nobody out. That's in there for a strike. First pitch to Freeman. Girth, I don't think we do, to be honest. I think you just got to trust that we can put the ball in play and get him over. Trippy guy, what's up, man? Jimenez, Ramirez, 2 bases. Well, I'd be happy if they do. That means we'll take the lead. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button for me. I'm 9 away from 20. Let's get to the goal of 20. Let's do it. Nicholas, man, I don't know. I don't know anything about this team after the 7th inning. It's just a complete flip of the coin. You just don't know what team you're going to get. It sucks, man. You sit here and you're like, okay, are we going to get the bad bullpen? Are we going to get the shitty offense? Are we going to get Tito making bad decisions? I don't know. Jose, nice, man. Let's go. Let's get this win. 2-1 to Freeman. Swung on, foul back. Good rip there by Freeman. Listen, if I'm you guys, I'm not sure if I do. Gaddis is in the bullpen warming up. That scares the hell out of me, but De Los Santos is next to him, and I'm okay with that. Freeman, 2-2 to him. Swung on. That's going to be driven into shallow left. And that is caught for the first out. And this is why I don't understand why we never play small ball. Just bunt the guy over to third. Gaddis is terrible, Browns fan. Absolutely the worst. Yeah, I don't like him. I'm not a big fan. In fact, when Quantrill comes back, I'd rather have Quantrill than Gaddis in the lineup. So 1 out. Runner on second and Quan. It would now maybe give him the green light to go to third and try to get a sac fly. But I don't think you do that with Ramirez up. We are going to see a pitching change, though, before we get to Jay Ramirez. Come on. Let's go. Well, they wouldn't do a pitching change if they're going to walk Ramirez, in my opinion. So, pitching change here in Minnesota. And we'll see who comes up after the commercial break. That's got to get going. Oh, Durant's coming in. Is that who's coming in, Wiggins? Yeah, he is good, man. They also play, if I'm not mistaken, they play that same song as they do in Virginia Tech for the college football when he comes in. Whew, let's go. Let's go. You guys are coming in. Take 1 second. Hit the like button for me. I'd appreciate it. I'd love to get to 20 likes tonight. If we get to 20 likes, maybe the Guardians will finally win a game that I live stream. Let's see. What's going on? Colorado, 5-2 lead over Kansas City. That one's in the top of the 8th. Toronto holding on to a 1-0 lead over the Mets. Washington took back the lead in the bottom of the 8th. They're up 8-7 over the Phillies, although now the Phillies have a runner on second with 1 out in the top of the 9th. White Sox 3-0 over the Tigers, although Tigers got 2 on, nobody out in the 8th. And Arizona up 2-1 over Atlanta. Dodgers 3-0 over the Yankees. So lots going on. Absolutely love the Friday night baseball. So yeah, hit that like. Oh, we got up to 15. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Appreciate your support, Wiggins and Girth. Let's go, man. Thanks, Trippy. Appreciate y'all. Let's go. Again, I'll be back here next Friday. I believe it's going to be, I think it's going to be Houston, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we got to get through this weekend. We're 4.5 games back of the Twins. This would be 5.5 if we lose, and then the best we could do is just get back to 3.5. Let's go. Let's get some wins tonight. Let's get a win tonight. That's all we need. We got to get some sort of, we had, in my opinion, we had momentum. We had 2 wins in a row, and then we were up 6-2 over the bottom of the 8th last night, and then what happened? What happened? Absolutely ridiculous. So, Durant's coming in, 20 games. He's only blown 1 save in 8 appearances, 1.27 ERA. First pitch to Ramirez, 99 right down Broadway. And it's 0-1 to him. Runner on second, Stephen Kwan, 1 out here. Top of 8, 1-0 lead for the Twins. So top 8. Need a big hit here by J. Ram, and that is swung on. That registered at 103 miles an hour, and he foul tips that back into the catcher, and it's 0-2. Wow. He reared back and threw that one, and if I'm him, I'd throw a changeup right here if I have that in my repertoire. So Ramirez is going to step out. There's going to be a little bit of a break here. What's going on? I guess there's a little bit of a miscommunication between the pitch comm device. And the announcers are like, well, does it matter if you throw it 103 miles an hour? Just rear back and go. Did he throw 104, 105 last week? That's nuts. God, he threw just an absolute dart down the middle of the strike zone. Ramirez just got a piece of it, but he was still right behind it. How do you catch up to that? Reminds me of like the Little League pitchers because they're closer to the to home plate who throw in like the Little League World Series, and you see it registered at like 110 miles an hour. So here we go. 0-2 pitch coming up. 1 on, 1 out. Top 8. Need a big base hit here by somebody in the next 2 hitters. Ramirez sits, waits for the delivery, and that is off the plate. 1-2. Tried to make that one stay there on the outside. Just couldn't get it done. It was 88 miles an hour, and he did take something off. It was a breaking ball on the outside corner. Come on, let's go. J-Ram's got to get something going on. Come on, baby, one time. Just a bloop single. Bloop single. Duran, 1-2 pitch to Ramirez, and that is fouled straight back to the screen. Scared the first 3 rows half to death. Somebody's beer went flying. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button. We're now 5 away from 20 likes. I know we can get there. J-Ran. Let's go, baby. Durant sets the 1-2. Delivers. In the dirt, low, and it's 2-2. So, Durant throws a 103-mile-an-hour fastball and then comes back with 2 breaking balls. One off the plate, one in the dirt. Trying to maybe to get Ramirez to chase here. Just doesn't. And we'll see if he gets locked and loaded for another fastball. Let's go, Jose. Let's go, baby. Come on. One time. One time. Ramirez looks. Durant sets. It's up high. It's now a full count at 3-2. 3 straight breaking balls, and I'm a little surprised. And if I'm a Twins fan, I'm a little pissed. You threw a 103-mile-an-hour fastball right by Jose Ramirez, and then you went to 3 breaking balls. Here it is, a full count. The pitch. It's down low, and Ramirez swings and misses, and he's thrown out at first after they dropped the ball. I cannot believe he swung at that pitch. It was going to be ball 4. It was in the dirt. Unbelievable, and there's 2 outs in the top of the 8th, and now it is up to Josh Naylor. I cannot believe it hit before the plate. What is Ramirez swinging at? He lays off everything else. You know, that to me is just impatient. That's a guy telling me that he has to be a hero. First pitch to Naylor is inside, it's ball 1. That's just somebody telling me that he's got to be a hero and he doesn't need to be. I mean, come on, guys. Right? I just don't get it. 1-0 pitch coming to Naylor. 2 outs. We need a base hit. That is in there. Ball 2. Check swing. Did not go. I'll be honest. I think it was a strike, but the catcher ended up not being able to handle the ball, and it dropped. So, not sure the home plate umpire got a good look at that. If looking from a side view, right at the knees. That's a strike. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Girth, that's good, man. I like it. Hey, sometimes we do that today. Sometimes it happens. You have your good days, you have your bad days. Listen, I've been a pro sports bettor for 20 plus years. This is how, you know, how you get through the day or how you get through the year. You're gonna have your valleys. You're gonna have your height, your mountains. You know, what do they call it? Your peaks and your valleys. There we go. You're gonna have your peaks and your valleys. What you want to have though is just more plateaus. You want a plateau, peak, and then maybe valley. You know, that's all it is. Crazy Browns fan, we didn't have enough people in here when we usually do spin the wheel. We'll spin it in here maybe next time if we have enough people. We didn't have enough. We got to have 20 in the middle of the 7th. We only had 14 in the middle of the 7th. Oh, Wiggins. I'm a huge proponent, though, on the strike zone. I think it's nonsense on how bad pitchers or home plate umpires can be on with the pitchers. Now, I'll tell you this. If it was so bad both ways, then whatever. I don't care. But tonight, it's really been bad against the Twins. It's been pretty bad against the Twins. By the way, they did walk Naylor, and now Jimenez is up and takes a 104-mile-an-hour fastball in the dirt. So there are 2 outs, 2 on. Jimenez is looking at a 104-mile-an-hour fastball in the dirt as his first pitch, and he's probably shaking in his little booties. Jimenez hasn't done shit lately, and I purposely said that because I hope he does something here. He takes another 104-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle of the plate, swings and misses, and it's 1-1. Come on, Jimenez. One time, man. Just one time for me. Please. Please get a hit. Swing and a miss on 103. I mean, we can't catch up. I just don't understand why this guy's just not doing a fastball every time right down the middle at 103. Our hitters can't catch up. 1-2 pitch on its way. There's like 6 people in the crowd on their feet. Nobody else cares to stand. I would be standing. Swing and a miss, 104 at the letters, and we're going to go to the bottom of the 8th, down 1-0. Unreal. The Guardians absolutely can't hit with runners in scoring position. It is like we're allergic to this shit. I just don't know what we have to do. What do we have to do to hit with runners in scoring position? Seriously. So if somebody could let me know in the chat, like, I'd like a little more, like, what is going on? It's just ridiculous. Oh. All right. Well, we go mid-8, and I think De Los Santos will come in to probably get a hold here and keep this a one-run game, and then we'll see if, hey, magic can happen, right? We'll see if magic can happen. Be awesome if magic could happen in the top of the 9th. I'd love it. Absolutely love it. One time. When's the last time the Guardians had a comeback win? Oh, God. The Rally Cap's coming out in the 9th. I'm telling you that right now. Rally Cap's coming out tonight. Last time I took the Rally Cap out, I think is the last time that we won a game late. And that seems like a month ago. If you guys are coming in, we're 3 likes away from 20. Smash that like button. Let's go. Oh, it's been a good game. It's been a fun game, guys. And also, appreciate, some Twins fans in the chat. Appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Hey, Twins fan, don't care. Family for life. You're a Grandstand Betters family for sure. And I'm talking to Wiggins. And I know there's another Twins fan in here that's kind of been a little bit less quiet. But, yeah, Twins fans, listen, I don't hate on teams. I hate more on my own team than anybody else's, quite honestly, because it's just nonsense sometimes on how bad we are. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Oh, so here we go. Bottom 8. And Gaddis is in, not De Los Santos. So I'm going to be honest right now. If Gaddis gives up a run, Tito needs to be fired. Swing and a miss, 1-1. I do not understand. I do not understand why you put Gaddis in and not De Los Santos. I just don't understand it. Tito, I just don't think appreciates the fans this year and just doesn't want to do the right thing. It's 2-1 to the 2-hole hitter here. Gaddis pitches, that's 3-1. I'm going to lose my shit in the 8th inning. Tito is... I'm so done with this guy this year. His decision-making's been awful. Luckily, it is going to be a ground ball to second. A nice play there by Jimenez. And Naylor gets on the bag and steps off. Let's go. Or doesn't step off. So, one out here, bottom 8. God, I mean, that had leadoff walk written all over it. But luckily, a nice ground out. Nice sliding play by Jimenez. Gets the runner there by a couple steps. Let's go. Let's go. Dodgers, by the way, put up a 6 spot over the Yankees. 6-0. Whew. First pitch here to the 3-hole hitter the 4-hole hitter in Solano. That's up high, ball 1. 1 for 2 with a walk and a single, 290 on the year. Still has yet to hit a home run. I hope I did not jinx that. And that is fouled out of play, 1-1. 95 mile an hour from Gaddis. Let's go. Come on. Listen, if we can just get through this inning, it gives me just a little bit of hope that maybe Jimenez, Rocchio, and Brennan could do Scott. You know what? As I say their names, I have no confidence. I just don't. Those aren't guys that are going to start a rally against a reliever, a closer. I mean, they're just not going to do it. And if they do, I mean, more power to them today. Swing and a miss, 2-2 here to Solano. Kind of a quick game tonight, only about 2 hours, 25 minutes in. Been a pitcher's duel, so you would imagine it'd be a quick game. This last couple innings kind of dragged a little bit. Guardians have had runners in scoring position the last 3 innings and haven't been able to get a hit. And that's the story of the entire season. Swing, and that's a rope down the third baseline, just foul. He's been solid starting. He's been solid starting, but lately he's had, you know, some issues. But I think that's also teams just getting to know him better. And that's the problem I have with, you know, a lot of people, Trippy, kind of overreacting with, like, these young guys. You know, like 3-4 starts in the season, he looks good. It's the same. It's kind of like, what would you compare it to? I don't know. You compare it to baseball, really. I mean, like, when somebody hasn't seen a pitcher or a hitter, I mean, like, they're going to have an advantage. You're always going to have an advantage, right? So, I think Gaddis, though, is not a long-term fix for us. If they want to put him in the bullpen and he can succeed, hey, more power to us. I love it. That is in there for a strike, and there's 2 outs as Solano goes down, and there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th inning. We're going to see Max Kepler, and God, I know Wiggins said he was due for a home run, at least against us. Please do not give up a solo shot to make it a 2-run game. There's a strike right down the middle. 88-mile-an-hour changeup. 0-1. They're showing pictures of Jim Thome on the Indians and the Twins. I always forget that he went to the Twins. Kepler, a deep drive to center, but it's not going to be far enough. Just a couple steps inside the warning track, and that is going to do it for the 8th inning. The Cleveland Guardians are down to their last 3 outs as we go to the top of the 9th. And guess what, boys? It's been about a month or so, but the rally cap's got to come on. Let's do it. The rally caps, let's go. They gotta come on tonight. We need a win so bad in this situation. We absolutely need a win so bad, like massively bad. Oh, we gotta get it. We gotta get it. Let's go. Rally caps on. Let's go. Oh, gotta get it tonight. Gotta get it. 3 outs away from being 5.5 games back of the Twins, which is absolute nonsense, considering how bad the Twins have been this season. It's crazy to me. It is absolute. In fact, Siri just heard me, and they just said, "I just found how bad this is." Looking at the standings, the Twins are 30-27, and they would be 4 games above 500. We would be 25-32. The craziest thing is, the Twins, if they weren't winning the division, would not even be the second out of the wild card. They would still be 3.5 games out of the wild card. I take that back. Yeah, 3.5 games out of the wild card. That's how bad the Central Division is at the moment. I don't know what to say. I mean, what's worse is that's how bad the Central Division is, but that tells you how bad the third-place team, Guardians, are in the Central Division. Just absolutely horrible. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hey, we're at 19 likes. We're 1 away from 20. That's awesome. Appreciate the late rally support and the likes. Thank you, guys. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, make sure you do so. We're here for at least 60 live Guardian games on the season, maybe more. We're going to do 5 here in a couple weeks as we go out to the West Coast for sure. Duran has thrown the second most in the MLB in 100-plus mile-an-hour pitches at 137. Anybody in the chat know who's number 1? They didn't show it. Anybody in the chat know who's number 1? There's a 101-mile-an-hour fastball, and Freeman nowhere near that. Thanks, Wiggins. Oh, we hit 20. Hey, whoever did that, you're awesome. Appreciate you. Let's go. Now let's get a Guardians win. Freeman grounds that to first. And there's one quick out here in the top of the 9th. God. By the way, that wasn't Freeman. That was Jimenez. Roykio, not Freeman. Those two look very similar. They look very similar. I'm sorry. They're two young guys that look very similar. That was Roykio. So now we're going to see Brennan, and then you got to put a power hitter. You're down 1 run. Brennan, strike right there, 102 miles an hour. No, sorry, Wiggins. Yeah, those guys look similar. And after you talk for like 3 hours to yourself, and there's strike 2, sometimes your brain becomes mush. Also, I have spotlights for like light, so it's like super hot in here. 0-2 to Brennan, and he fouls off one at 103, which was up by the letters. I like how he took the first 2 pitches right down the middle, and the third pitch, he was like, you know what? I'm going to swing at one outside the zone. Oh. The 0-2 to Brennan. In the dirt. 1-2. Just one time. Just one swing in the bat. Just one home run, guys. One home run. Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Well, that's going to be strike 3, and he's going to be thrown out at first after the drop ball, and we're down to our last out. Oh. You got to pinch hit for Straw. You got to pinch hit for Straw. Come on, man. What are we doing here? Is Straw coming in, or who's coming in? Miles? Like, this is the only time I would pinch hit for Zunino. You're down 1 run, and you need a home run. And Straw takes one right down the middle again. I mean, what are we doing taking these right down the middle? 0-1 pitch in the dirt, 1-1 at 105. 105 on the radar with that one. Oh, we lost a like. That sucks. There's a single through the left side. Oh, and the Guardians have life. The Guardians have life here in the bottom of the 9th. There's a runner on, not third, on first. There's a runner on first in Straw, and he can run. But do you run against the guy that can throw 105 to home plate? I'm not sure you do. So Gallagher, who got pinch hit, so it would be Fry coming up. I still think you put Zunino in. They're going to put Arias in. I'm not sure I agree with this. He has not been the guy that I've been motivated to support this year at the plate. He for sure has not been that guy. So, Arias, 4 home runs, 211 on the season. Rally caps on, baby, let's go! A home run puts us in the... I don't even give a shit. Let's see if Straw goes here. Duran checks him. He does not go. So, check, swing, foul. God, if he would actually pull the trigger on that, that would have right down the middle. Right down the middle. Miles, halfway lead there at first, does not go. And there's a ground ball. That is going to be the end of the fucking game, and I hate the Guardians. Oh, the Twins win 1-0 in a final. Unreal, guys. You know what? I never put the Guardians as a Patreon pick. Today, I really thought they were going to come through. They out-hit the Twins. I thought they outplayed the Twins, and we, the Twins just get one hit with a runner in scoring position, and that's the game. Guys, listen, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I'll be back next Friday with that game. I think it's against Houston, if I'm not mistaken. That'll be my next live stream. I hope everybody has a great week. I hope you enjoy your weekend with friends, family, loved ones. Make sure you watch, subscribe, hit the like button on your way out. And yeah, if you're looking for free MLB bets each and every day, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I got videos coming out each and every day. We are, I think, 67% in the month of May. Absolutely on fire. Today's free pick got rained out, so we'll move on to tomorrow and with another one. So have a great night, everybody. I appreciate you for stopping in. And, hey, hats off to the Twins. They're now 5.5 games up on the Guardians in the AL Central. It's been fun. It's been real. It hasn't been real fun. I will see you soon. Go Guardians.